Hey guys, so this is going to be the first of many little motivational type tip vlogs that I'll be doing. And I'm super excited about it because there's only so much that you can type into words on Instagram that I would just love to talk with you guys about. This week is about having self-confidence, and our post on Instagram says once you start to believe in yourself, that's when the magic starts to happen. And there is so much truth behind that. I have had quite a tough year since October, and it has taken literally all I have to keep my self-confidence up. And I can see a difference when I'm really confident and whenever I'm being really hard on myself. My roping just changes drastically. And a little backstory about what's been going on. Back in October, I went to the US finals and I was high callback in the curl girl with my mom, and in the short round the steer came left right as I delivered my rope, and it was already too late to move my horse or anything, so I tried to fish it on and roped a front leg. And that was literally the most heartbreaking thing that you can ever imagine, because I just wanted to win that roping with my mom so bad because I would have made history like that never happens before. And that moment was both the best and worst thing that could have happened to me, but it definitely changed my whole outlook on my mental game and my self-confidence. But right after that, my confidence was just crushed. Like, everyone in the state of Oklahoma and everywhere else on Facebook was telling me what I did wrong. It was my horse's fault. It was this, it was that. I second guessed my delivery, which I know didn't happen because I took 3 swings and threw it. The exact same game plan I'd stuck with the entire day, which had worked. And I knew all those things were not true, and that people who weren't there in that situation can't really tell you what you should or shouldn't have done because they weren't there. But I really let it get to me, and I had zero confidence in myself. I had zero confidence in my horse. I didn't really even care about roping. I was like, forget it. This obviously was a sign that it just wasn't meant to be for me, that maybe I needed to pursue a different path. And I really let that get in my head, and for like the next 2 months I just struggled. And then I prayed about it a lot and realized that maybe that was my little shining light, to know that my biggest hole in my game was my self-confidence and I needed to work on that. So I really went to work on every single time that a negative thought about myself or I was being too hard on myself would pop into my head, I would replace it with something positive. So if I'm practicing and I miss one, and of course I'm gonna want to beat myself up about it and be like, well, I should have done this, I should have done that, I just really suck today, I can't rope, all the typical things that you think of. I try to replace those with something good, like I really was aggressive leaving the box that time, or my horse worked really good, or I really had my tip on the right angle, I just didn't deliver at the right time. And once you build that self-confidence and quit beating yourself up over every little thing and learn to take the positives away from it, it makes roping so much more fun. Like, I was having a really hard time even having fun to rope. I didn't even want to rope, and then whenever I did, I just beat myself up so bad that I was miserable. I hated it. And so once I changed and started pulling the positives out of that, I started having fun again and really just loved the sport. And even once you get your self-confidence up, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that next time that you miss a high call or whatever happens that you're not going to be upset about it, because of course you are. Because whenever you put this much time and effort and work into something, it really hurts whenever you don't succeed. But if you just try to take something positive away from it and just remember that this could be your next time, or this could be the story that someone else needs to hear, that you struggled and you overcame it and got better, then just try to keep that in the back of your mind the next time that something tragic happens. And just remember that it's not the end of the world. Defeat is not the end all be all to your career in roping or whatever you're doing, because there's always another day, and the sun's always going to come up tomorrow, and you'll get to start again and try again. And I can promise you, all of the people that are going to tell you what you did wrong and tell you all the different things that haters like to say, that part's gonna be tough, but just don't let them break your self-confidence. That's the key. So just work on loving yourself and being proud of yourself for all the hard work that you've put into everything that you're doing and how far that you came. That's a big thing I try to remind myself of, is that I've literally only been roping almost 4 years, and I've done unbelievable things, and I can't thank all of my help enough. All my parents for buying me the best head horses that they could find, that really fit me and all the great horses, and just God for blessing me with so many opportunities to succeed and to really step up my game and to just keep working hard to make it in this industry. So just remember, whenever you start believing in yourself and knowing that if you can bet on anything, you can bet on yourself, that's whenever the magic starts happening. And that's whenever it just seems like opportunities come around every single corner and that God's just knocking the doorways down for you to get through, to succeed, and to go along your plan and achieve your goals.